And with that, return to title screen. Move everything on the thing so it's not wrong, so it's not nothing is blocking me in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so version 56442 still. That's our save file. Say hello to it. It is beautiful. I put a lot of work into it. Can't believe I've been playing this for 30 hours. I mean, a good part of it was also AFKing, but anyways. We'll be playing on Expeditioner difficulty. And we're going into New Game Plus. And I forgot to do the world loading. God damn it. I knew there was something. Ah, screw it. I'll take the time loss. Plan on doing 2 runs anyways, and that the 20-30-ish seconds from the long loads that don't get cut out is not the issue there. Like, as you can see, my game is completely frozen here. That's gonna happen a few times, as it's basically on the frame where it should start. And as soon as I'm gonna enter the world map the first time, that's gonna cost me a lot of time. And it's gonna be stuck like that for like 10 seconds without time getting removed.
Alright, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Come on, good stuff. Speed up a bit. Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
My head.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
What?
You look tense.
Yeah.
I know it. Come on. And...
Alright.
Yes!
I just broke her kneecaps with this wrench.
Oh, the plaza
God,
is
the memes
lively.
write themselves.
Why people
I
like
still
to
can't
play
believe
with
I've
the
never
flash is
noticed
so
until
mystery to
yesterday that Virgil just has a
me.
frickin'
The
wrench
red and
weapon.
white tree.
It's such a
Always
nice
found it
meme.
beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago.
We're gonna break their kneecaps with this wrench I
Clearly you
found.
never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something?
It's such a funny, ironic coincidence that the wrench is the strongest non-agility weapon in the game. For the meme alone, it is beautiful. Making it actually viable. Not like it really, that level of optimizing doesn't really matter that much, but, you know.
I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
Hey there, Jestrel kids. Jestrel coming through. Make way for the dapper-looking Jestrel in a suit.
Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple. Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same... I've always loved the harbour.
And I still never looked at what the heck I set up wrong with my auto splitter. Because it still doesn't split on prologue.
Let's at least check on my own and my apprentices.
I'm actually paying attention. Oh, come on, really. Actually paying attention to the dialogue.
Yeah. Look, I know the rest of us, you don't need to leave.
1 year out.
I know you.
If any...
So,
No, I don't.
Emma...
Lumia. Besides,
Right.
sure.
Doubly love.
Alright,
Old man.
you're prick this time. Don't get too...
Where am I
And
studying
yes,
all the
only
greatest-
today I learned that you can
What's
just
the
say
point?
no to her. I thought at least fighting her once was mandatory, so I just gunned her down in my last couple of attempts. 3-time save. A book! I love staring at this book.
For your fifth, they'll. Oh,
With the amount of time we spent staring at this book,
Andrea.
I'll use everything you taught
every
us,
single
Monsieur
run.
G.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, take care of. My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye. The chief can't. What?
This is.
I've heard you.
You and I.
Should but
There are so.
Em,
We never.
you'll
Just take.
me.
We're. She really. You mean the one.
Just suggest.
I do. Anyway.
And then I still have to actually for next run have a little bit more look on have to look a little more on Lune's weapon. Because I know that while the void weapon I gave her is decent, she has a dark weapon that has a lot more power. God damn it. That one was on me. Literally on the step. I hate you. Can I just murder you? Literally on the step, I just opened the menu. Come on, really? Luna MIL. Like, you all saw how I opened the menu and then immediately got kicked out again. That was mean. That was very mean. God damn it. Too steep. Too steep downwards. Alright, 3-time save here. As on my current PBE, I got caught on the tree there on the right. Because I dodged this guy to the right and got caught on the tree and then caught by the guy.
The indigo tree.
3-time save there.
If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
Yeah. Here we are, huh?
Yeah. The continent. The indigo tree's over there.
Oh, come on, really? Fail the friggin' jump, really? F. It's always so funny when you just see the white cloth of Luna and CL's outfits randomly showing up and flattering in the corner of the screen.
Blue trees.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful.
Just always for a split second. Barely noticeable. Making you think
No
something
one
isn't
came
right
here
with your
before and
eyes.
set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69. The climbers' expedition.
Let us thank them for that. Flares!
Survivors!
Hurry!
Come on, really, that drop was steep enough to cause a roll? Come on. Screw you, game. Oh no, it's Vivek!
Petrus must
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning. The loading screen, the loading symbol is gonna get stuck in a moment. The cold screen is gonna freeze, but the timer is gonna continue ticking as I'm loading into the world map for the first time. Preloading is a thing in this game, and I really should go on to the world map every single time before starting a run
So,
to make
message
sure
says
this
head
doesn't
north
happen
to
on
the
account of my
weird
timer.
corals.
and a door in a hut.
It's been a long day. We should make camp.
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
We won't find Mael if we're dead. Wait. Evron. Looks like a
Bugged
different
enemies
species.
again.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mael.
Those mines. Be careful.
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Again.
Alright, time for one of the two fights where Verzo is worse than Mael.
That was... You could come... If
Not by much, luckily, though. Had a little bit of roulette luck there, I assume, for that quick kill. Last few runs I always had to go into normal
He's dead
attack
Nevros.
into some more
Who could have
shots.
done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion. Guess we found 68's boat.
Or, you know, I just got lucky
There's a path through the
with
book.
all the AP generating
doesn't
stuff
look
happening in the
man-made.
right times. I hate getting stuck on random geometry. That's why I'm jumping so much.
It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
Really? Jump scare in 3, 2, 1.
So many. I don't like this. Yeah. This one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
Jump scare in 3, 2, 1. Go blue, my friend! Where are you going? Wait for me, buddy. Wait for me. Buddy, wait for me. What? Why wasn't he dead? Oh, probably because usually Monoko maybe has resistance to Earth. Which would make sense because he's weak to lightning.
Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Picto.
So in other words, I just upgraded that Mael weapon for absolutely no reason because Goblu is resistant to him, so her exploding on him doesn't kill great.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village? Other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrels then.
The good thing in reverse, however, since I am not using Monoko and his lightning weapon, Ultimate Sakapatat should die immediately. So I won't have to shoot him anymore.
These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand? Ugh, this place is confusing.
They built it to make their village
What do you
harder
mean
to
this
find.
place is confusing? It's not that confusing. It's pretty straightforward. Love it. My movement is starting to get better as well. Yes, I needed a couple extra shots here last time, but that didn't take 12 seconds. Alright,
It's really a village of Jestrels.
I've noticed last run that there's two options here. There's one for walking over to the arena
intelligence is
ourselves
not a
and one to just getting warped over to the arena. I don't know which option is which.
There's
We need to get.
others. A white. You know? So
Why? We all
the straight. Lead the way.
Kind of funny that on the last run I just
survival on the
got that
continent.
answer by accident.
Now to find the chief's.
Yes, yes, I'd like very much to enter our tournament. We're definitely not just gonna suicide bomb everything. And take this very, very seriously. That's probably my favorite part of the Death Bomb strat. Oh yeah, arena, tournament, woohoo, and everyone's dead. Including ourselves.
The bot.
Thank you.
Chestrop.
Thanks.
No.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to Eskier's nest.
Oh my god, you can just walk straight through these bushes, goddammit. Well, there's a tiny movement optimization. That means you got rid by me getting stuck on that wall. Well, not entirely, but still. Alright, since speedrun, no cutscene, but because funny, get out of my way!
Interesting decor.
SKA is said to feed on light.
Are you okay, Maya?
I don't know. Getting a bit of deja vu again.
Light here. Feels a little... I don't know. Yeah.
Mon ami! Get your rock collection back from the apocalyptic world-ending evil known as Francois. Who's your neighbor and isn't hiding in some never-infested, at the very end of some never-infested cave.
You okay, Sia?
Yeah. SKA is surprising.
Francois is my spirit animal.
Okay,
All the...
take it. But no.
But you...
Scram!
Okay, but not while you, because of you yelling at me, because I want to scram.
Francois and SKA are very different from Gestrels and Nevrons.
You think the Paintress created them too?
If not, who else?
Maybe they came from another world.
And I'm also gonna do a slight change in my Virgil setup, I think. Instead of going slightly out of my way to immediately spec him in the camp, since the Chevalier should still die to the death bomb, I'm just gonna set up on the flag right next to Duelista. Still wonder if you can make that jump to only get one roll here. You're like perfectly aligned on the corner, on the edge.
Here we go.
Also probably want to make some notes on every single camp visit. On which camp visits they have cutscenes and I have to go one down on the bonfire and on which I can just mash. Still so funny that their giant club is not considered part of their hitbox. Alright, about to reach the farm in a little bit. Wonder if I can manage to actually just on random without practice to get a better angle than I did yesterday. I feel like the path is better.
A shrine to the Paintress.
I just gotta make sure that I do not land in that
We've
exact same
minded to
corner
turn
that I
to
ended
whatever
last
they
run.
can to explain the unknown.
When you're at the mercy of a power you don't understand, you might try anything.
So let's see if I can make that random pathing work.
Looks like a farm.
Like old times, eh?
Just don't land in that little corner boxed in by that box. Alright, lamps don't screw me. Don't get stuck on the lamps and caught by the enemies.
Flurries over there. Ooh. But I sense something scary.
Something scary, he says. I only sense something dead. God damn it. Really? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep. This is absolutely terrible. Hitting me with the frigging exhaust out of all things. I had so much time save here. Okay, that is definitely my least favorite attack so far, the attack with every arm. And despite no agility, no cheater, he's still getting so many turns. God damn
We should
it.
be on the same side.
What the heck?
Let her go.
So yeah, next step, looking into better speed. I
Something's
wonder
going on up there.
Escape.
if I get
Get
these
us up there.
extra lumina to afford putting the things in lumina instead of equip. Would it be worth to just go for the one? I feel like just going for the one might be worth. We'd always be full health. We never got at Death's Door, but to be fair, We don't really get any fights to set up at Death's Door anyways. And we're always trying to go for full strength, so the 1 wouldn't really be that bad. Right?
Head for the monolith. Through the quarry to the north.
Swim, swim.
Everyone okay?
That's a test for the next run. Especially that would also mean that in Medias Res can't mess with the stats anymore.
Any other tricks we should know?
Because we have that thing where in Medias Res will randomly put me on only half health, like it is right now. And since it did put me on this half health value right now, it will start me on every fight at 1210 out of 2420. Instead of 1210 out of 1210. Therefore robbing me of my full strength. So yeah, the 1 is actually sounding like a good track. It would take the safety out of Lampmaster.
These are all
Without which I definitely wouldn't have been able wouldn't have this run going right now, but the answer for that one also is easy. Just stop sucking at Lampmaster and learn the freaking parry timings.
Most likely not.
Maybe put the difficulty down to story instead of expeditioner. To make that a little bit easier, since they're both in the same category anyways. Because Lampmaster really is the only fight that I need safety for.
Looks like we passed the danger zone.
And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Let's have some. Maximum damage.
It definitely would solve a couple issues. Add some consistency. I honestly don't know where that time save comes from. The flag is not that far off the way, my movement was not that unoptimized. But hey, I'm not complaining about saving 45 seconds. I'm definitely not complaining about it. I'm kind of wondering to see how Monoko is gonna end up.
Is this the place?
Yeah.
Because even with my 3 Death Bombers last time, I wasn't able to kill him. But I've seen on on Empty Banger's end that he has been able to just get him with 2 Death Bombers. So I'm just assuming there's been some kind of resistance in there again. Which I really wouldn't know which one it is, because I'm usually due to me using Void Weapon on Lune and...
How far to Monoko Station?
I don't even remember what I have on CL right now,
SDA.
to be fair. I think it was just a physical. Does Monoko have physical resistance? Is that it?
Monoko Station is to the north.
Note to self, if Monoko doesn't die here, equip Painter on CL. Oh wait, also doesn't even matter, because I don't have CL in the party anymore right now. I'm not really using CL Death Bomber anymore.
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monoko.
A train. Gustav would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late. But here we are. Monoko Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it! They're real too!
Because yeah, to be fair, physical resistance would be the one thing that makes sense. But physical and lightning resistance as well? That would be a bit too convenient, wouldn't it be? Yeah, no, he's not even half dead. How does... I'm gonna have to actually talk with Empty Banger again. And why is my splits broken? Why does it split on Monoko even though I said Stalect? It doesn't split on Lumiere and therefore it splits on Monoko and Stalect. Even though I set it up correctly, I'm pretty darn sure. Not like I'm complaining, it's an easy fix for me at least, but... note to self, after this run, check your goddamn auto-splitter. Can someone write down these notes for me in chat? Getting stuck on random terrain, accidentally unmounting a few steps too early as I thought, hey, I'm probably already in range of that gate.
My friends.
And then getting stuck on some more random terrain.
Yeah.
Is anyone still here?
Just Nevrons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Monoko.
Who else but Quagmire? Giggity, giggity, giggity.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries.
Eh.
I wish we had more time.
Stop getting stuck on random
so
terrain.
much to study here.
So, Monoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller.
What a beautiful sword! I have the same one,
livelier.
just smaller.
There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
I never said there was treasure.
Kaboom!
So, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Alright, don't get caught by the two between the building. Please, thanks. I mean, if I do, I should still be faster and be... Oh no, wait, I removed those from her. Did I remove those from her? I think I removed those from her. She doesn't have the instant run anymore, so if I get caught here right now, that'd be bad. Lucky they're positioned nicer than last
I
time.
think I'm close.
Last time they were standing very close together, annoying the heck out of me.
This manor's intact. Why does it feel so familiar?
Let us get wet.
So this is Visage Island.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
An infinite sea of them.
Here's the island singing.
This melody.
This is creeping me out.
These masks feel ominous.
Stop screaming at me, I didn't do anything to you. Oh, be quiet.
Monoko, what does that mean? He who guards truth with lies.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Guard as in protect? Or guard as in control?
Yes.
Maximum damage. Let's have some fun.
Okay, that's new. That's new. Damn it. Well, shit.
Let's have some fun.
Well, double shit.
Let's carve a path.
That was weird. But also interesting. Why did Math Keeper get a turn? It's because I removed Cheater.
Let us get wet.
Really? Is it because I removed Cheater? That doesn't really make sense.
The architecture looks very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. Is this kind of dancing taught in Lumiere?
I don't think so. Never seen it.
feel like the answer is more why Masskeeper went wrong is more that I changed my gear for my crit rate and most likely lost some speed with it. We're getting those 40 seconds on Masskeeper back next run easily. Just have to look at my last run and then double check Virgil's speed stat. Maybe before I do the second run today, because I'm definitely doing more runs still. I slept in after the near all-nighter I pulled yesterday. So I'm definitely gonna be streaming for a little while longer. So I might just farm those extra 65 Lumina.
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
I'm also wondering how far back the autosaves are gonna be. If there's a chance that one of the autosaves will be still before Masskeeper. I think there's only 10 they keep, but considering that like it didn't save, it only saved once in all of Lumiere. Be the big question how often it saves here in Siren and in Monolith.
Leticia. It works for Siren.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Siren.
Like, I'm pretty not sure it saves before the Paintress, after the Paintress in Lumiere. That's free. Even though it says here that it saves a lot, that doesn't mean that it actually does, as I've noticed with my running through Lumiere. Because there were a lot of these checkpoints where you just cross over a certain line, basically, that automatically forces a checkpoint, like here just now. But it didn't actually create one.
Cut him down.
So there is a chance that I will have enough autosaves to go back to Masskeeper immediately, and if not, then I'll just have to do another run off timer just to do some testing and messing around. Because that is absolutely wondering me, like how the heck he got those 2 turns in. Because on my last run, Virgil still just got an extra turn before he did anything in phase 2. So I don't know.
We're finally there.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there. She's even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before.
Let's carve a path.
barrier breaker acquired. You can now face the paint riff. Barrier breaker was sold because I already have one.
Wow. I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out, mes amis.
You bunch of drunks.
As the swimmer.
We can finally reach the paintress.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
I hate that it sets you back to this point after the cutscene. Instead of setting you just here at the shore. I'd make sure to not dismount too early. The gate is huge, but the hitbox is small. I hate that part of the soundtrack, because every single time I'm just thinking, oh hey, it's the Zergant. Just because it plays the same three keys doesn't mean it's the same song. Monoko not quite slow enough. But considering I literally can't make him any slower than this, that's not gonna happen. Paintress is just gonna get triple turn. Messed this one up very badly last run though, so that's gonna be a huge chunk of time save.
We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you alright, Mael?
Up there. She's the paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then. Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire. Again.
Stupid Francis.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Teaching her children to paint, huh?
Goddamn Stonewall Cliff with his dumb lamps and vases on the ground everywhere.
Who is she fighting?
Her husband?
Still should check if I can find a better way to dodge this than running around them. Maybe I think about shooting them and running through the middle. Alright, anyways, time for the hardest dodge in the game. Worked. Good. They behaved. I love it when they behave. I feel like we're not that far off from a point where just someone is just gonna get unlucky on the movement with those guys there, getting caught, and that's just gonna cost runs. Imagine being an hour in and then just that random guy moving a little bit more right, a little bit more to the right, ends your entire run.
We're inside her mind. These are memories.
How do you know that?
The chroma here. I can read it.
What a lucky kid. Instead of getting a toy train station, his mother just got him a real train station. Isn't that lovely?
I don't understand.
Verso? You okay?
Yeah, fine. Let's keep moving. We're almost at the top.
The fuck? Only 3 minutes ahead? How did I save a minute here? My movement wasn't that much better. Excuse me? I mean, obviously we're still gonna need a bit of time, but like, I feel like I'm saving a bit too much here on a Ren 2. Obviously, I know that I didn't forget anything, cause duh, but just better movement. Is that really it? I'm not complaining about saving a minute here. I have absolutely no idea where the heck that minute comes from, but I'm not complaining about it.
We're outside.
She's there. I can feel her.
We need to be as prepared as possible. Once we go up, there's no turning back.
And since Mask Keeper was weird with the turn order, I am fearing that Paintress and Renfrey might do something similar. Due to my assumingly slightly lower speed after going for more crits. At least I'm assuming it's the speed and not the cheater. And no, okay, it was just Mask Keeper, because Mask Keeper is just a different entity. Mask Keeper counts as its own different enemy.
Ready to strike.
Compared to Visage, and doesn't carry over the debuffs, and that's the reason for it, okay. Makes sense. So yeah, now it's just the finding out if the reasoning behind that was the fact that I'm missing cheater, or the fact that I have slightly lower speed than I had last run.
Now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Which shouldn't be hard to figure out.
Alicia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
What do you mean, quit dawdling? I'm running towards you as fast as I can! To accidentally give the wrong answer to you again and have to mash through your dumb dialogue, extra dialogue.
Our parent, he has... I need
Oh my
you
god, I actually did it.
The conflict... You will do the writers you... And I can't... That's so true. Although, if you read... I'll fight this war. Can you handle that? Lest you for... Good. And...
I'm still wondering how the heck they understand her. Like, how we understand how what these grunts mean, obvious, easy, but how Clea just actually communicated with her if she was just Painted power acquired. Power to deal more than 9,999 damage. Boy, I don't think I've had a single attack this entire game and playthrough that wasn't under 9,999 damage.
Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
Forgetting to speak with everything part once again.
So you...
That's your...
Knowing what you... I don't...
Why do I keep forgetting this part exists?
We have to...
I'm surprised.
He's been...
If you and your...
What's the other...
Maybe... Your fight. Eileen.
Thanks for... Was it... What will you do?
I'll do my...
Quite as...
Save it. I don't... You did, of course.
I thought you...
I was. Everything. I don't care. And that...
CL.
Oh, please.
Thank you.
As long...
You got... Are you?
Is he bad? But
Once we're ready, we can head to Lumia.
here we go.
Alright. God, I love this area still so much. Hit the music!
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Lumia.
The only autosave that actually autosaves. According to after what happened to my last run, that was the only save I had in Lumiere, at least.
The 32s.
Your father. He's at the tower.
Yes.
I am.
The opera house.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axon's, they're Papa's creations, not Claire's.
Almost there.
My help?
Let's go.
Too steep downhill, no jumping.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens. retain the expeditioners much longer.
Matt, we need to defeat them fast.
Your father's been extra inspired.
Invisible enemy! Whatever will I do? I'll just run.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumia.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
More than ready. Boom!
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
But I don't want to go home. I want to play some more. Stop! Stop! He's already dead!
You selfish Aline!
I lost time on the way here. I don't know why.
Put aside the canvas. It's killing you both.
Actually, I didn't. I'm just bad at math. Oh, maybe a little bit. No, actually, I saved time. Why am I so bad at math? Eh. Skip that. Really wondering right now if we can buff Mael to be strong enough to instant kill Verzo. Which might also be something that I want to actually look into. With Verzo's strats. If we can make her strong enough that the explosion just kills. That's gonna be faster than that. And bang. Bit unlucky there on the final shots, getting a lot of low rolls, but hey! Another 3 minutes down!